The Philadelphia Sixers continue to drop like flies when it comes to the health and safety protocol, and also Tyrese Maxey out with a leg contusion. So what do? We go out and are forced to sign a point guard. Tyler Johnson is now a Sixer for at least 10 days.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we got some news to talk about. Yes, the Sixers go out and sign someone, not because we wanted to, pretty much because we are forced to. But before we get into all that, Sixer Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos drop. Plus, we do the live play-by-plays on this channel as well, even though game by game, I'm not even sure who's going to be out there for the Sixers if this continues to keep happening. But here we go. Tyler Johnson, who was last seen for the Brooklyn Nets briefly, is now a member of the 76ers. For, like I said, at least 10 days, we went ahead and got that 10-day hardship contract. So it might be a very short visit to Philly, but he was nothing good with every team he played for besides the Miami Heat. I will give him credit there. From 2014 to about 2017-18, he came in off the bench and gave a little spark. My brother, who's a Heat fan, who, by the way, let me know heavy that the Sixers are not doing good when the Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero-less Miami Heat beat the Sixers, who pretty much had everybody. So we have to step up, right? We're on a losing streak. We are going to be home against the Hawks, and that's where things got to change. But who's out there, right? No Andre Drummond, no Georges Niang, no Shake Milton, all from the health and safety protocol. And let's not forget Tyrese Maxey with the leg contusion. We got no point guards, no guards. Furkan Korkmaz doesn't even exist, really. And I don't know if he's even out there. I think he missed last game and could possibly miss more games. We're just really getting destroyed by COVID. And I don't like to say it for those who watch this channel before, because it brings it all up on my dashboard and the CDC stuff, blah, 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 blah. But like I said, at one time he was pretty good. Let's look at his 2016 season where he played 73 games, averaged 29.8 minutes per game, almost 14 points per game, shooting almost 44% from the field, 4 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and that is off the bench. Now, again, 72 games, a tick down in minutes, a tick down in scoring, 28 and a half minutes, 11.7, almost 12, almost shooting the same percent, same thing, right? Then in 18, he only plays half the games, whether it was injury or just the Heat got better. But then he got traded to the Phoenix Suns. And then he plays 13 games, 31 games. And he's going down, 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 down. Then he goes to the Brooklyn Nets in 2019. 8 games, 24 minutes. Showed that he can score a little bit. 12 points, shooting 40% from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And then he gets on that 2020 Brooklyn Nets team, who was so top-heavy with KD, Harden, Irvin, LMA, Griffin. But he played 39 games and only averaged 17.5 minutes, 5 points per game, and everything trickled down. I don't even know if he's going to offer us anything. 10 days, he might get playtime because we don't even have 7 76ers, right? Remember last year when we were playing with legitly 7 Sixers? No pun intended. I don't even know who's out there and available at this time. It's getting crazy. NFL, NBA, what's going on? What is going on? Now, the NBA did pass this rule that you can extend the rosters, right? Extend them for these situations because it's happening more frequent. And the Sixers have been really destroyed, right? Tobias missed time, Curry, Embiid. I mean, I think every single Sixer at one point of the season missed time due to the health and safety protocols. Shake and Tyrese are our only point guards, and Shake don't really count like a point guard. He just has to do it. I mean, I don't know how long Tyrese Maxey's leg contusion is going to be, but Tyler Johnson is now a member of the Sixers for at least the next 10 days. And it's nothing to be happy about, right? Maybe he does come in and he knows this is his last chance to show anybody in the NBA he can do something. Maybe he scores a little bit, right? Who are we comparing him to? Furkan Korkmaz? Isaiah Joe? I don't know who we got really off the bench that can say he's better or worse than him, but I know Tyler Johnson's career since 2017 has been going down, 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 down. He only ever got a second contract from the Miami Heat, and I'll give it to him. You know, the 2 solid seasons of 2016 and 17, that is what you want from a Furkan Korkmaz, right? If Furkan can average 14 off the bench, 43 from the field, right? That's great for Furkan, a Shake, an Isaiah Joe, a Georges Niang. That's what you want. But can he do that now? And are we signing him to actually start? Because who is going to play? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section when you think of Tyler Johnson. Do you see the Brooklyn Tyler Johnson, the Phoenix Sun Tyler Johnson, the Miami Heat? And do you think the Sixers are even going? How are we going to get back to playing Sixers basketball? Because once upon a time, even with the Magic 2-5, a max contract in 2-5 sitting off to the side, we were 8-2. At one time, we were doing that. I think Doc has stepped back. The bench has stepped back. Tobias Harris looks horrible. And Joel Embiid, although he's still our guy, is not living up to what we want him to because of everything going down around him. And he's always nicked up. So how does this team turn it around? I think it starts with eliminating 2-5 and figuring out the future of this team. But the rest of it is staying healthy, getting PT together, and just putting in the work. Christmas is coming. Y'all know what I say about that's when teams are starting to form. We haven't even played more than 10 games healthy together. Maybe a little more. But when it rains, it pours in Philadelphia. Let me know what we're going to do because I don't know how many other veteran guys are there. And Tyler Johnson's only 29. He's not good, though. He's not good. This is forced upon us. We need to go figure some things out. We got to figure some things out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Sixer Nation, because y'all know y'all basketball. Does anybody want to keep this guy? And he's only going to be here for 10 games or 10 days unless he wows us. But again, I don't think he's going to wow us. But what I've seen from Furkan, he's definitely the opposite of wow too, right? I liked Furkan in the beginning of the season. But we got to get some bench pieces. We got to get some starters. We got to get a lot of things. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? Some people dislike Daryl Morey. Some people still believe. I'm still on the side of believe. But if this roster continues to go to hell and we don't do nothing about it, that's a knock on Daryl Morey. Straight up. You don't go from the 1 seed to barely making the playoffs without everybody being at fault. And the Ben Simmons stands are going to come in here and say, it's because you don't have him. Knock it off. Everything's falling apart mainly because of him. With all that being said, I go by Philly Mike. This is the Philly Talk Podcast. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. It goes a long way. If you can see it, I guess. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and ding that notification bell so you know when we drop these videos. Until next time, we out. Peace.